combine a hot shooting team with the weak defense they've been playing, you're going to get crushed. I hope coach is coming down hard on them right now because they can't keep giving up so many open looks. What are you doing?
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get under.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. He feeds it to Thompson. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. James has got 18 points.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Jordan the screen. Jefferson against Paul. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Al Jefferson.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Smith.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
They get it back. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clutch has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Timeout for the Clippers.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Over to the wing. Here's Navarro. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 8.5 games behind them.
You know, for Los Angeles, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get. Some nice numbers in this one for Jay. He's got 21 points and 11 dimes. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Timeout called. Cleveland. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. And Jefferson gets double teamed. And it's Smith penetrating, and Jordan sends it back.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Irving double team. Here's Thompson. That one a little long.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Count the bucket. 25 points for Jay.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Irving passes to LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. One-on-one here. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Smith outside. Irving against Paul. Elbow shot. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Here's LeBron. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Feeds it to Jordan. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Irving kicks to Thompson. Smith with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for J.R. Smith. Here's Navarro. 28 points for him. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Smith's running.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Navarro, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Got a piece of it. Here's Navarro. Dishes to Griffin, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Irving passes to Thompson. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Jefferson, a screen on Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Jefferson. Amon Shumpert has come in for Tristan Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Smith. James against Paul. Here's Varejao. And Griffin sends it back.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
LeBron James.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Here's Navarro, defended by Jefferson. They double him with James. And the dunk by Jordan.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Double team on Williams. And taken away by Paul. Here's the break. Here's Navarro. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Outside Jefferson. Shumpert in the corner. Poke loose.
And trying to find a way to get some traction, they've got to make the most of every possession here.
Yeah, 4 points off the miscues, and you're right, Clark. They've got to limit those mistakes.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Number 1, Chris Paul.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Williams kicks to Shumpert. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Griffin. Nice D from Varejao. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Williams dishes to LeBron. Shumpert passes to James. Varejao setting the pick for James. Kicks it to Varejao. It's tipped. 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. 19 points for Chris Paul.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Williams kicks to Jefferson. Picked by Varejao. Now the feed to Shumpert. And here's the fast break. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to boot. Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. He dishes it to Griffin. Cannot hit. Nice D from Varejao.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
No good from LeBron. Clippers leading by 19 points. Down low. And a slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Here's Navarro. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!